everyone, welcome back to the Binge World. Today we will need to talk about Huichui's heavily promoted new series Queens. Now you guys know I love supporting regional content, and when I saw the teaser, a brutally wedding night massacre, a family empire shattered, and four widows taking up arms for revenge, I was genuinely intrigued. But I promise to always give you my 100% unfiltered honest reviews on this channel. And the truth is, Queen is a massive disappointment. It's a show that relies entirely on a flashy premise but completely crumbles under the weight of terrible writing. Let's break down exactly why this series falls short. Let's start with the narrative. Queens promises a gritty, empowering revenge thriller. But what we actually get is the exact same recycled gang war formula we have seen dozens of films before. The moment the Sarkar family men are killed and the war against Nilmoni Mishra begins, you already know exactly how the story is going to play out. There are no real surprises, no clever twist, just a straight, predictable line from point A to point B. But what makes this worst are the massive potholes. The transition from grieving traumatized widows to gun-wielding strategic crime bosses happens almost overnight. The logic completely falls out to the window. Law enforcement is practically non-existent. Rivals make incredibly foolish decisions just to push the plot forward. The entire setup feels completely unrealistic rather than a gritty, grounded thriller. Now let's talk about the acting, because a strong cast can usually save a weak script. Queens features some well-known names like Mimi Chakraborty, Payal De and Boishakhi Marjit. But unfortunately, the performances are just not up to the mark. Instead of delivering nuanced, grief-driven and fierce performances, a lot of acting feels forced and theoretical. The emotional weight of losing their husbands is replaced almost overnight by loud melodramatic monologues and a stylish way of presenting. The chemistry between the lead feels disconnected, and the villainous characters come across as cartoonish rather than genuinely maniacal. It feels like the actors were directed to the look cool holding guns rather than actually portraying deeply flawed, grieving human beings caught in a cycle of violence. It's frustrating because Queen had the budget and the concept to be something different from the other films. If you look at the global cinema, female lead revenge thrillers work when they focus on the psychological depth, the heavy cost of violence, and the tight, suspenseful screenplays. Instead of giving us the actual depth, the creators choose to play it safe. They gave us a hollow, loud action drama that treats the audience like they won't notice the lazy writing. In 2026, we are watching high quality content from all over the world, and we deserve better than half of baked script that relies entirely on a shock value. Is there anything good? Sure, on a technical level, the cinematography has a few stylish moments, and the color grading sets a decent moody tone. Pretty visuals can't mask a broken story. My final verdict: you can safely skip Queens. It's a predictable, plot hole read and write that just doesn't deliver on its promises. But that's just my honest take. If you have binged the series, let me know in the comments below. Did you feel the same way about the pacing and the acting, or did you actually enjoy the action? Let's get a discussion going. If you appreciate honest, no nonsense reviews, hit the like button and subscribe to the Binge World. See you in the next video.